Chris Barr back with another tournament prediction winner, free. VIPSportsInvestment.com. Call 1-800-220-7695 or email picksbyemail@gmail.com for client picks. Big Ten tournament odds to win: Michigan State plus 250, Maryland plus 400, Wisconsin plus 575, Ohio State plus 890, Illinois plus 800, Michigan plus 925, Penn State 13-1, Iowa 10-1, Rutgers 16-1, Indiana 27-1, Purdue 17-1, Minnesota 30-1, and Northwestern 350-1. All right, so the tournament starts March 11th. Northwestern versus Minnesota. Minnesota will beat Northwestern. Northwestern doesn't have a chance in this tournament, not even to get to the second round. Minnesota will play Iowa in the next game. Nebraska and Indiana. This is going to be a decent kind of back and forth game. I'm going to say Indiana plays Penn State in the next round. Indiana beats Nebraska. March 12th, Michigan versus Rutgers. Michigan is -3 right now. That's the spread. It's going to be a close game. Rutgers played pretty good this year, especially at home. I think Michigan gets the win. I think they play Wisconsin in the next round. Minnesota versus Iowa, game 4. Iowa will beat Minnesota in that one. Iowa will play Illinois in the next round. Purdue versus Ohio State. That's going to be a pretty good game. I think Ohio State gets the win in that one to move on to play Michigan State in the next round. And then you got Indiana versus Penn State. I don't believe in this Penn State team. I'm going to go with the upset in this one. I'm going to say Indiana beats Penn State and moves forward to play Maryland. Next game, March 13th, you got Michigan and Wisconsin. The number 1 seed, Wisconsin Badgers, will get the W. They will beat Michigan, and Wisconsin will move on to play either Iowa or Illinois. And that's going to be a pretty close game. Illinois had a great season. Iowa's had a pretty good season also. I'm going to say Iowa beats Illinois to move on to play Wisconsin. And then you got Ohio State against Michigan State. And, of course, I'm going to go with Michigan State in that one. Michigan State will move on to the next round. And then you got Indiana versus Maryland. And as you know, I'm a big Maryland fan. Maryland will move on to play Michigan State in the semifinals. You got Wisconsin versus Iowa. I'm going to go Wisconsin to beat Iowa, but Iowa could get the upset. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to move Wisconsin into the championship game. And then you got Michigan State and Maryland. I like Maryland. They're a great team. I've rode them all year. But Michigan State's the better team in this one. I think Michigan State beats Maryland and goes and plays in the championship game. And, of course, Wisconsin versus Michigan State. I think it's obvious who I'm going with in this one. Michigan State wins the Big Ten championship. And the odds for Michigan State, they're the favorite to win the Big Ten at plus 250. And they're playing Wisconsin plus 575. And if Iowa happens to get in there, 10-1 odds, I would recommend taking Michigan State plus 250. They're going to win the Big Ten tournament. There you go. On to the next one. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. VIPSportsInvestment.com. Appreciate everybody listening in, and listen for more conference tournament free predictions.